Welcome to the webinar, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Deaphalis Flowers. We're going to be talking about how to get $250,000 in business credit for your EIN that is not linked to your Social Security, and easily get business loans and credit lines for your business without collateral. Even if you have bad personal credit, we're going to get into that in this webinar. This is going to be super exciting. This could be some life-changing information for you and your business. So you definitely want to watch this entire video training webinar from start to finish. Okay, so here's a little bit about me. I am a full-time entrepreneur. I have been full-time for the last 6 years. I've helped over 65 business owners get loans in the past 30 days alone. I have taught thousands of business owners how to get business loans and business credit online. A lot of you guys know that from my YouTube channel. A lot of you guys have came directly to this webinar from my YouTube channel. I also have taught thousands of people how to make money online as well. And I've helped hundreds of businesses generate leads and sales via social media with my training course that I recently put out called Social Leads Beast. Okay, so what we will cover today, we're going to cover how you can immediately get business credit that's linked to your EIN, not your SSN or your Social Security number, if you are a startup or have bad personal credit right now. Then we're going to teach you how to immediately start using it to get the credit you want and need from major sources like Walmart, Amazon, Staples, Apple, Lowe's, Ford, Best Buy, Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and more. So there's levels to this, and we're going to go through those levels in this webinar. Also, how you can access loans even when the banks say no, and even as a startup with credit challenges, or if you lack collateral. There will be some bonuses and playback will be offered at the end of this event. So most people fail trying to get money and grow their business. Most people try to get money from their bank when they need money. Most don't know that EIN credit can be built regardless of personal credit quality. Also, many people don't understand the business credit building process. Many entrepreneurs don't know that money is available based on business strengths. So this webinar is for you if you are looking for money to start or grow a business. You want high limit credit accounts that are not linked to your Social Security number. You can secure regardless of personal credit. You want the easiest and fastest way to get the most money for your business. Also, you want to get credit lines and loans. Will this work for you? Business credit is the only financial solution you can get regardless of cash flow, collateral, or credit. This means that any business can obtain it, even startups. So if you look at these screenshots, you can see that people have gotten business credit very quickly. Here's another person that was able to get $4,000 with Chevron Texaco business. The same person was also able to get a Staples business card. Another person here, which was actually the first lady, she was able to get a JCPenney's commercial card. There's another lady who was able to get some business credit and start purchasing products for her business. Someone else got $10,000 from Apple. Someone else $12,000 from Apple. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. There's tons of results here. Tons and tons of results. Absolutely bananas from the type of training and stuff that we teach, and also the business financing suite. So what is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. You have to have a business to be able to get it. So with business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN number. So it's similar to using your Social Security number, but you're using your EIN number, which is pretty much like your business's Social Security number. So this credit is in the business name, and based on the business's ability to pay, not the business's owners. The business qualifies for high limit revolving store credit cards like Office Depot, Home Depot, Sam's Club, Costco, Dell, BP, Walmart, even MasterCard, Visa, Amex, and auto loans. The business becomes more lendable, providing easy access to credit lines and loans. So, why business credit is awesome? It has no effect on your personal credit, no adverse impact on your consumer scores, not based on consumer credit quality. You can get approved even with bad credit. No personal guarantee is supplied. You're not responsible or personally liable for your business debts. Business credit is fast to build, faster than building your personal credit sometimes. You can get credit immediately after this webinar. And the complete process, if you do it right and you follow everything that you're supposed to be doing, it can take as little as 4 to 6 months to complete the entire process to start getting big loans. Anyone can see your business reports, prospects, competitors, potential buyers of your business, investors. Also, you get greater borrowing ability once you have both consumer and commercial credit. Limits are 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit. And this is per the SBA. Get approved even when you can't get a bank loan or alternative financing. And even as a startup, access to loans and credit lines means you can fund your business using your profits to grow, and you have a competitive advantage. You can get business credit as long as you have a business in the United States. So you could live outside of the United States, but you can have a business in the United States and be able to start building business credit and getting loans and credit lines for your business. You can build multiple businesses and build business credit for each of those businesses. It's really unlimited. You can get business credit even as a nonprofit. You don't have to buy bogus trade lines or shelf corps. We're not going to teach you none of that stuff. So your business credit quality determines if you get approved for a business loan, how much you get approved for, and the terms you'll pay. You can be denied financing based upon business credit quality, even if you have no business credit established. So let's look at some actual reports. We'll do that in a second, but you can be issued a failing score if your business has nothing established, even if you do not have anything reporting on your credit, because you look unestablished or possibly on the verge of filing bankruptcy. So these are some bad business credit reports. This is some examples of what it looks like. So these scores are in the yellow and red, and you want to be in the green. So even if one account is reporting, which you can get immediately after this webinar, you can go from no score or a failing score to a great score to become more lendable. So again, the good scores are in green, as you can see here. So that's an example of what a good business credit score looks like. So as you continue to grow your credit, the business reporting agencies recommend you for more and more money, helping you get higher approvals on business credit cards, loans, and credit lines. So on the left, there is the bad credit score. And then on the right, there is the good credit score once again. There's another bad credit score. So here's an example of what a new trade line looks like on your business credit report. Another example of good credit. Another trade line. Another example of good credit, etc. More trade lines, more good credit. And that's just how it goes. You start building everything up and you start building the score and getting more positive accounts added to your business credit profile so that you can become more and more lendable to get access to more and more funding. So every highly successful business in America has business credit. It is very important that you have business credit. One of the big mistakes that I made in my business is that I did not have business credit early on. I did not know how to build business credit, and I failed at one of my businesses because I did not have any business credit. I was doing e-commerce, which I still do now, but back then the first store that I had failed. It was making a lot of money, but it failed because the payment processor decided to hold some of my funds. And so I could not fulfill my new orders because I didn't have a line of credit to pay for those new orders. And I couldn't use my revenue coming in because it was held up by the merchant or the payment processor. So it's extremely important that you build business credit. You don't want to use your own personal money and risk your own money trying to grow a business. You really need business credit. I can't stress that enough. It is extremely important. Okay, so what is business credit? Here we have a screenshot example of a business credit score from Experian. So there are major business credit reporting agencies such as Experian, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet. So those are the three major ones. And you could look up people's credit reports. This example is of Facebook's credit report. This was from a while ago, but they have 40 trade lines, and it's saying that, yes, they have a credit score, and yes, they have Profile Plus. So that's Facebook. There's Dell. Dell has 83 trade lines. Microsoft has 131 trade lines. Apple has 138. Pilot Travel Centers has 153 trade lines. Publix has 171 trade lines. And we also got Walmart. Walmart has over 500 trade lines. That is crazy. See, what you guys don't understand is that these businesses don't pay for their products up front. They have all of these trade lines that supply their products to where they go out and get those products after the customer already pays for the products. They don't have to pay for the product until once a month because they have all of these trade lines. Mars Inc. has 22, Clean Slate Credit Solutions 8, Success Tax Relief 14. So how do you build business credit? So here is a testimonial from someone who has used, or a company who has used, the business financing suite that we're going to talk about in this webinar. Before we get into the steps of how to actually build business credit, we're going to get into this really quickly. Just want to show you what they said. They said that they were turned down by their bank for a business line of credit. So they got started with the business finance suite, and this is actually a typo, but they set up their business credibility with the suite, and they also started to build business credit with the suite, and they were able to get over $96,000 in business credit cards. And they also got a American Express card, a platinum American Express card, and instantly got approved for a no limit line of credit for that credit card. That is amazing. So step one is to build business credibility. So lenders and credit issuers have a secret, unpublished set of approval standards you must meet to get approved. If you meet these standards, you can get automated approval. So you can get approved right away when you're doing applications online, if you meet these standards. But nobody knows what they are except for certain people. Not everybody knows what those unpublished set of rules are or standards are. If you do not meet those standards, you'll typically get denied when you apply. So you'll get that message that says, "We're sorry, unfortunately, we can extend you a line of credit," or they'll tell you that they will give you an answer in the mail within 7 to 10 business days or something like that, that usually means that you are denied. You must set up your business credibly before you can get credit and financing. A lot of people do not know that. They think that you just have to set up the business, get your EIN and your LLC or whatever, but there's a little bit more that you have to do to make sure that it is credible. Okay, so when you're building business credibility, you need to set up your entity. Usually you want to get a corporation or a LLC, which is a limited liability company or corporation. Stay away from business names that indicate you're high risk. Get your free EIN number from the IRS. Get the licensing you need to operate legally. Make sure all of your online listings have the same information as what's on your application. Sometimes that can result in a denial if you have different addresses online, different addresses on those online listings, like 411 and stuff like that. You can get denied. So you need to have a professional email address and website. No Yahoo, no Google, nothing like that. You need to have a physical business address. You can use a virtual or home address as well. You cannot use a PO box or a US or UPS address, actually. And your business phone needs to be listed in 411 with the phone number and your fax number as well if you have one. So step 2 is the business credit reports. So you need to get set up with the business reporting agencies by first seeing if you have a profile established with them. Then you need to get your DUNS number with Dun and Bradstreet. A DUNS number and a PAYDEX score are just the beginning of starting to build business credit. And then you also want to fix inaccuracies and derogatory items. So step 3 is to get initial credit. So just like with your personal credit or your consumer credit, you can't get credit for your business unless you have initial business credit. So you need vendor accounts. Accounts like Quill and Uline are vendor accounts. They are typically on net 30, which means you buy something and you are billed 30 days later and you have to pay it back on time, and you start building business credits with those trade line accounts. And that's how you get the scores and stuff established. So there are 3 ways you can get initial trade lines added to your business reports. The first way is to pay $1,500 to $2,000 for D&B's Credit Builder. And that's a lot of money because they only build your Dun & Bradstreet credit profile and not the other credit reporting agencies like Experian and Equifax. And most trade lines can't be added. So if you have good personal credit right now, you can secure up to $150,000 in unsecured, no doc, 0% financing for your business, even as a startup. This comes in the form of 5 business credit cards with cash out capability that report to the business reporting agencies, but do require a personal guarantee. So you will have to use your social security and you will have to personally guarantee those type of loans. But the best kind of business credit is to get it with your EIN number without having to personally guarantee those loans or those lines of credit. So there are different options. These accounts give you 5 trade lines with high limits. Okay, so here's a case study from a startup in Bloomington, Illinois. They were able to get funding for their business, one from US Bank, one from Citibank. So they got a total of $61,400 in unsecured business credit lines. This helped them achieve their business goals and help their business succeed. So step 3 in getting initial credit, you can get initial business credit with starter vendors, like I just talked about, Uline and Quill, who will give you initial credit even if you have no credit, no score, or no trade lines right now. Those vendors usually offer net 30 terms. You'll need to find vendors who do report to the business agencies and who will approve you with no prior credit. So it's kind of hard to find those vendors. There are public on YouTube that people talk about, and those are the same few, but not all of them approve you with no credit at all. 5 of these accounts must be reporting before you can get revolving store credit. So you need to have 5 vendor accounts on your business credit profile on all 3: Experian, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet. Those are the major ones again. So some starter vendors include, well, this kind of went backwards, but we'll start over and say starter vendors are very hard to find because 97% of trade vendors don't report to the business reporting agencies, and they don't really tell you which ones they report to. So it's kind of hard, like I said before, to know which ones are going to report reporting agencies. So some of those starter vendors include Quill, like I said before, Uline, Wells Fargo, secured credit cards. And then here's some results from people who have gotten vendor credit accounts very quickly. Tons of results. So step 4 is to get revolving credit. With 5 reported accounts, you can start to get revolving accounts with limits of 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit without a personal guarantee. These include store credit cards with most major retailers as well as fleet credit cards. And here's some examples of people who have gotten some store credit cards with the business financing suite, training, and support that we offer. Just tons and tons of results. So here is some results from Christine. She was able to get $2,000 from Sprint, $4,500 from Amazon, $5,000 from Tractor Supply, $5,000 from Exxon, $6,000 from Fuelman Fleet, $7,000 from BJ's, $8,000 from BP, $10,000 from Lowe's, $12,500 from Apple, $15,000 from Shell, another $15,000 from Shell, Office Depot, another $15,000, Sears $15,000, Costco $20,000, Best Buy $40,000, Dell $40,000, Ford $40,000, Roos Plus $75,000, PNC $100,000, Pilot Flying J $200,000. All approvals required, no consumer credit check or personal guarantee. This is the type of credit that you can get when you start off building business credit using your EIN number, getting those vendor accounts, and then working your way up to revolving accounts. And then you work your way up to bigger and bigger lines of credit. So she's gotten hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of credit. She can buy phones, office supplies, cars, trucks. She can get roofing. It's just a lot that she can get with this business credit. She'll never really have to go without anything for her business. Here are some more results. This is some proof, some pictures that she took of the cards and the truck she got, the land she got, and all of that. So step 5 is to get cash credit. So with 10 reported accounts, you can start to get revolving cash credit. Accounts with, again, 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit and auto vehicle financing without a personal guarantee. So you can start buying cars and trucks under your business without using your social security number, without being a personal guarantee. So you won't be liable, personally liable for none of that. So here's an example of someone getting $9,000 from AMX, $3,000 from AMX, $20,000. Just crazy. Here's another example. $12,000 from PNC, $10,000 from Flagstar Bank, $22,000 from Chase, $15,000 from City Business, $10,000 from Chase, $8,000, $7,000 from another bank, $50,000 from American Express. Someone else got $10,000 from Bank of America, $24,000 from American Express again, $50,000 from Blue for Business, Here is another testimonial. So Marlon was looking for a fast way to get money to grow his consumer credit business after failing to get approved for loans and applying with several banks. He discovered the business finance suite after getting initial vendor credit accounts. He continued to apply for all types of credit, and now he has over 100 business credit cards in his wallets that total over $1 million in available credit. That is crazy. He has a fleet card as well that he uses for auto repairs and fuel, and have cash credit cards with most major banks, including Bank of America and Wells Fargo. He also secured financing without his personal credit being checked and without a personal guarantee, and was able to get credit with PayPal and Cabbage with low rates. And those loans go to over $100,000. So that is incredible. I know some of you are wondering how you can actually get access to this finance suite. We're going to talk to you about that soon. Just stay tuned, be patient, and keep watching this training webinar. So how to easily get business credit and financing all in one place. We're going to talk about that right now. But here's another case study from a OBGYN clinic in North Carolina. Dr. Brannon originally approached the team to get over $400,000 to pay off a tax lien, and was in the process of closing his practice with credit issues and no collateral. Several banks had already denied him. Through multiple rounds of funding, he was able to get the money to pay off the IRS, expand his practice, and even make a run for public office. To date, he has secured over $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.5 million in funding through unsecured financing, revenue loans, and a private investor term loan. So by him being able to build up business credit, he saved his practice that was getting ready to close, and he had a huge tax lien that he needed to pay off, and he didn't have any personal credit and no collateral that he could put up to get a business loan. So the business financing suite and the team also helped him get, once again, over $1.5 million to help him out with his issues and also open up another practice. That is incredible. So we have the ultimate solution for you. You are watching this webinar on your computer, your phone, or your tablet because you want the easiest and fastest way to get money and credit to grow or even start your business. You probably have already struggled to get money and the credit that you need, and you have yet to find a simple solution. So this is why our finance suite is perfect for you. You get business credit for your business that is not linked to your social security number through the top selling business credit system. And you get access to funding for your business to start and grow your business. And we do this in both. You will also get access to our cutting edge technology that helps you meet credibility requirements before you apply. So we're going to teach you how to be credible so that you can get approved for loans. That's one of the steps that we talked about earlier. So we're going to help you set up your business name correctly to avoid being high risk. Also, we're going to help you set up your EIN and your entity if you do not already have this set up. If you are like self-employed and you do not have like a LLC or anything like that just yet, we're going to help you do that the right way. And even if you do already have one, we're going to make sure that you have it set up properly. We're going to help you set up a business address credibly. Even if you work from home and you don't want to use your home address, we're going to show you where to get a business address for cheap. Also, we're going to show you how to set up your phone and get free 411 listings. That is a $360 annual value. Also, if you don't have a website, or a professional email address. We're going to help you do that too. We're also going to help you check your licensing and your online listings for compliance. And then if you do not have a bank account and a merchant account, we're going to help you get that as well. Not only that, we're going to help you get set up with all 3 reporting agencies. You can access discounted business credit reports, get your free Dun & Bradstreet number or your DUNS number, and credit profile activation. This is valued at over $1,500, and that's going to be included with the business finance suite. And if you already have your business profile set up and there are some inaccuracies, we're going to help you fix those inaccuracies by disputing it with all of the major reporting agencies. So we do have the largest supply of starter vendors, including exclusive sources that are not talked about on YouTube or anything like that, to start your business credit with all 3 reporting agencies. Massive selection of revolving store credit and underwriting guidelines. So we literally tell you what you need to have to get approved for each one of those accounts. Nobody else does that. So hard to find cash credit sources, fleet credit, and auto vehicle financing. And you can do this all again with no personal credit check or no guarantee. This is all with your business credit profile and your EIN number. So we can also help you get cash flow financing options with no consumer credit requirements, asset-based financing with rates as low as 2%, unsecured 0% financing up to $150,000, private money, alternative SBA, venture capital, term loans, and lines of credit, some available with no credit check. So let's talk about how you can get started with our business financing suite as well as our coaching. So with our business financing suite, you will get business credit and loans with our financing suite and coaching program for one payment of only $2,499. This is normally priced at $5,000 or $4,998. So you're literally going to get a 50% off discount on this webinar. And so I know this may sound like a lot of money to some people, especially if you are trying to get credit and you need money to fund your business. But this is literally the best thing you can do to actually start up your business or to grow your business, because you're going to literally learn how to get unlimited amounts of credit for your business. So if you cannot do the one-time payment of $2,499, we can do 2 other payment options. Now it's going to turn out to be a little bit more than the one payment of $2,499 once you are done making all of the payments. And that is because we are giving you pretty much like a financing option through us, an in-house financing plan. So it is going to have a little bit of interest added into those payments. So this is our second payment option. You can do 4 payments of $897. So that is $897 to get started today. And then you have 3 other payments after today. They will be billed 30 days apart. So that is how that payment plan will work. And then we have another payment plan where you can do 3 payments of $999. So again, 1 payment today and then another within 30 days. And then the third one will be 30 days after that. So 3 monthly payments of $999 is our third payment option. So again, these will come out to be a little bit more than the $2,499, but it's still not going to be the normal amount that people usually pay when they do payment plans with our regular pricing. That usually comes out to over $7,000, but these 2 payment plans come out to $3,000 for this one, the 3 payments, and then a little over $3,000 with the 4 payments. So you're still getting over a 50% discount. Either way. So time versus money. It will typically take you 18 to 24 months to do on your own what you can do with us in only 6 months. You can save yourself the time. So how much can that extra 18 months with limited to no money cost you? It can cost you a lot. And you'll also be paying thousands more for monitoring your credit reports, your DUNS, your 411, your valuations, and more. So save yourself some money by getting the financing suite through us and the coaching, because we're going to offer you coaching to help you get through this process. You will get business advisors, and you'll also get access to financing support to help you get the loans once you have your business credit profile built up. And if you already have good personal credit, we can help you get loans using your personal credit. If that's what you want to do, you can do both. You can use your personal credit if you have good personal credit, and you can also build up your business credit at the same time and also get more lines of credit using your business credit as well. So this is risk free. And we say this because you will get full access to everything with your first payment. If you're making payments, if you're doing the payment plan, you're going to still get access to everything with your first payment. Even though you haven't paid everything up front, we're not going to make you wait to get access to the financing suite and the coaching. You're still going to get everything, including the bonuses that we're going to talk about as well. So that's shifting the risk to us. So there's no downside, and there is massive upside potential for you. We are that sure that you are going to love this opportunity. So it's as easy as clicking the button below this webinar to get started. Once you complete your order, you will receive your login credentials to your finance suite within 24 to 48 hours. And this is because we have to create the account for you and get you set up with the financing suite. And you will get access within 24 to 48 hours. Most of the time, it's actually less than 24 hours. We're just saying 24 to 48 hours, depending on the type of volume that we get from this webinar. We're expecting to get a lot of signups from this webinar. So you should receive access within 24 to 48 hours, most likely less than that. But wait, there's more. Here are some powerful bonuses that you will receive when you sign up today. So bonus number 1, you're going to get initial 30-minute coaching call with our expert advising team. So as soon as you get your login credentials, you can actually go in there and call the number to get access to our expert advising team to ask any questions that you need to ask before getting started, so that you can clarify what you need to do and the steps that you need to take, even though everything is laid out for you inside of the business financing suite. Bonus number 2, you can get credit monitoring with Dun & Bradstreet and Experian for $24 per month instead of paying over $2,200 annually. We give you a discount on that. So bonus number 3, free business valuation to know how much your business is worth. And that bonus is worth $997. So this business financing suite comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. We have business coaches waiting to help you get up and running. We will work with you until you are able to get the financing you need. And even after you get financing, we're still going to work with you to help you get more financing. We are here to help you start and grow your business with the business finance suite. And what I didn't mention is that you also get access to these coaches for a year. You get full support from the coaching. So this is a year's worth of coaching, and you get to keep the financing suite without making any additional payments. There is no yearly subscriptions to this or anything like that. You pay the one-time payment, or you pay your payment plan if you decide to do a payment plan, and that's it. You don't have to pay anything else after that to get access to the financing suite and the support and all of that. So click the button below this video to get started. Go ahead and get started right away, because the price is going to go up. It's going to actually go back to the $4,998 really soon. Matter of fact, probably right after this webinar. So to recap, when you order, you will receive your own finance suite with 24/7 access, a concierge advisor, business credit building support, free DUNS number, and business credit activation that is worth over $1,500 annually, your free Experience Smart Business access that is valued at over $600 annually, the largest supply of starter vendors, massive selection of revolving store credit. Also, you will get up to $150,000 in unsecured financing that reports to the business reporting agencies, and this is available for those with good personal credit, as we talked about before. You also get finance officer support. So you get to talk to actual finance officers. That's separate from the business advisors. And so you'll learn more about that when you get inside of the finance suite. Also, free 411 listing. This is going to be done for you. This is actually a $360 annual value. So that is something else that is included. Also, hard to find cash credit sources. Also, if you have errors on your business credit profile, we'll help you dispute those inaccuracies or errors and get that done with all three of those major reporting agencies. Access to fleet credit with no PG or credit check. Also, vehicle financing in your business name. Credit monitoring, cash flow, and collateral financing starting at only 2%. And then the bonuses, again, a 30-minute initial coaching call with our expert advising team. They're going to guide you on how to use the finance suite and all of that. You can get that initial setup call, as well as the monitoring and the free business valuation to know how much your business is worth. So again, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We have business coaches waiting to help you get everything up and running. Once again, we're here for you. We will work with you until you are able to get financing, and the financing that you actually need for your business. And also we'll help you get more financing after you get the initial financing. We're going to be here for you. This is an amazing opportunity. You will be satisfied with this, because we are going to make sure that you are satisfied. We're going to do everything in our power to help you build your business credit and get those loans that you need and those lines of credit. So click the button below this webinar to get started. There will be a button on this page. It is below this webinar. You will see it. It should be a golden yellow color. So that is it for this webinar. I really hope you enjoyed this training webinar. I hope you take action if you really are serious about getting some credit for your business. It's very, very important that you do not overlook this opportunity and make the same mistakes that I made when I first started my business, because having business credit can save you from going out of business. It can help you grow your business. Like we saw today in this webinar, the doctor almost lost his practice, but he was able to get some business credit to help keep his business and start a new practice as well. So this is very important. Click the button below to get started today for $2,499 instead of the regular everyday price of $4,908 or $998. That's almost $5,000. You're getting a 50% discount on this webinar. So take action right now. There is no guarantee that this offer will be available tomorrow. So if you don't have the $2,400 or almost the $2,500 to get started, then you can get started with one of those payment plans that we have available for you. And you never know, there might be some more payment plans available after the webinar, but the price may have went up a little bit. So you got to take action so that you can get the best deal possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the inside of the Business Finance Suite, where we can help you get business credit for your business to start or grow your business. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us at sales@goldenchildcredit.com. There will be a box below this video as well with our contact information if you have any questions or need some clarity about the Business Finance Suite. Thank you and bye-bye.